freedom was declared, but not delivered. For over 900 days, thousands of black men, women, and children remained enslaved, even after the law said they were free. This is the true story of Juneteenth, a moment of liberation delayed, but never denied. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're exploring Juneteenth, what it is, why it matters, and how it became one of America's most important and most overdue federal holidays. Juneteenth is short for June 19th, 1865, the day when Union troops, led by Major General Gordon Granger, arrived in Galveston, Texas, and told enslaved African Americans they were free. Now here's the shocking part. President Abraham Lincoln had signed the Emancipation Proclamation 2.5 years earlier, on January 1st, 1863. So why didn't the slaves in Texas know? Because Texas was remote, deep in Confederate territory, and slaveholders had no intention of giving up their property, not until forced to. It wasn't until Granger read General Order No. that over 250,000 enslaved people in Texas finally learned they were no longer slaves. Juneteenth became a day of joy and reunion. Newly freed people gathered with family, sang spirituals, shared food, and began to rebuild their lives. But it was also a day of reflection, because Juneteenth reminds us that freedom and law doesn't always mean freedom in reality. For generations, Black Americans have honored Juneteenth as a second Independence Day, celebrating culture, survival, and resistance. It's not just about the past. It's about the ongoing fight for equality and recognition. Despite its deep roots in Black communities, Juneteenth wasn't widely taught or recognized for over a century. That began to change thanks to activists like Opal Lee, a 94-year-old woman who walked from Texas to Washington, D.C. to demand federal recognition, and in June 2021, history was made. President Joe Biden signed the Juneteenth National Independence Day Act, officially making it the 11th U.S. federal holiday. The first new one since Martin Luther King Jr. Day in 1983, Juneteenth is more than a date on a calendar. It is a symbol of how far we've come, and how far we still have to go. It reminds us that freedom must be protected, voices must be heard, and history must be remembered, not hidden. If this video helped you learn something new, like, share, and subscribe for more content about history, culture, and current events. And tell us in the comments, how do you plan to honor Juneteenth this year? Thanks for watching. And remember, freedom delayed is not freedom denied.